104.1 KRBE.
Let's go.
Good morning. The Rula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula.
Macaroni and cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world!
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
World. It is Wednesday. It's August the 6th of 2025, and it's 6:02 a.m. with the gang. Rula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, Ahmad. Sam's not back yet, but she will be soon. And school is getting back geared up, and all the teachers are trying to get themselves together.
Oh, yeah.
So are the parents.
And parents and kids are getting nervous. I know my daughter's got tryouts today for field hockey.
Oh.
And she's like, I don't know anyone there. I'm
What
nervous.
grade?
High school. I'm
Yeah,
just
this
like,
tryout situation
I'm
is
just like,
rough.
and they have to go like every day, like between today through Saturday. And if you don't, you're off the team. So
Oh,
like
pressure.
you gotta. And I'm like, come on, because you gotta like run like a mile in 6 minutes or something.
Really tough, especially when it's going to be near 100 degrees.
Yeah, at least it'll be
Inside.
early.
Is it inside?
No,
No,
it's
it's not
outside.
inside.
Field hockey's outside. So
Well, I
no,
don't know,
it's-
because the camp the girls did
Yeah,
was
that-
inside.
I'm just, for your kid, you start telling me that's all right. She's like, I don't know, talk to people and stuff. I'm not good at that. Like my sister.
But that's how you meet people. You know what my niece said? I should tell Ava this. My niece, who is a senior this year, she said that her freshman year, if she had not gone to try out for volleyball, like it set her entire social circle because she tried out for volleyball. She actually made volleyball. And that was like, she met all these girls. Even if she hadn't made volleyball, she had met all those girls in the tryouts.
That's what I was hoping.
Those
I'm like,
4 or 5 days.
I guess then I remember going in high school. I'm like, oh yeah, it was scary because I went from a Graham Ridge grade school, K through 8, kind of like your school, and then
Yeah.
you went from that to like 600,
Giant high
500
school.
kids in each class. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
2,000. Go from, but I still had my buddies there and stuff. You know, at least I knew I had
Right,
some
because you
friends.
knew the town was only so
Yeah.
big.
Think about
But,
it. I mean,
you forget about that, but then you're like, as a parent, you're like, oh, it's gonna be great.
And they're like,
Like,
"No, it's
yeah,
not
those
so
words are
scary."
going in one ear
I
and
know.
out the
It's so
other. You remember what it was
scary.
like.
Just go up there and say, hey, what school did you go to? I'm trying to help her out.
I know, it's so hard.
I think
that they
we
don't wanna talk
forget
because
as
they don't know
adults,
to.
like just how small your world is when you're that young, and any kind of change is terrifying.
But I mean, like my older one, she's like, we went on that cruise, remember? For spring break, she already met kids 2 weeks before because they were fine through Snap or through the Facebook page for the other
For the
kids'
school.
camps and that. And she was like, oh, I'm going to meet these people. And I'm like, man, you're different than me.
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Well, it's kind of like in the last few years, the way college dorm roommate situations go. You can kind of filter through the college dorm roommate choices like an app for dating, and you figure out who you're going to live with.
Oh, you can pick now? Like,
Yeah, that's how one of my family friends, you just look up all the people that are going to be.
I guess, yeah, if you see the name, you can Google stuff. Yeah, you're that way? Or
Right.
I thought they give you like a dossier.
I
on
think
each
it was
kid.
some kind of parameter. I don't know what the school, source was, but she was given whatever access, and it was kind of like, here's, you felt the thing of what you're about. Are you a night person? Are you a day person? All that kind of stuff.
They must have really
And she
stepped
matched,
that up.
and she
because
matched with somebody else. It was
my-
potluck. She had another girl.
My daughter just graduated from college, 3 years ago? And
Potluck.
yeah, it was. And, she had difficulty with her roommate. I guess especially since, my daughter broke up with her boyfriend, and then the roommate decided to go out with him,
Yeah, that'd be bad.
and they're stuck in that same dorm. Oh,
Oh, you just switched beds.
In the
Yeah,
same dorm
basically.
suite
I mean,
or the
and
actual
Not that I
same
slept together.
room?
You know, I mean, like,
yeah. But you remember Dan. Special K did such a great impersonation of Dan from
Kevin
Staten
loved Dan.
Island. we even brought him up here.
Hey, Dan. I live next to the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't you kind of feel like going to college and having a potluck roommate is the rawest way to throw yourself into freshman year of
I
college?
think about it, especially if you move away.
Yeah.
If you're
I didn't. That's what I did. I didn't know the girl. I
going
didn't
to a whole new
know
city.
anything about her.
You went to SMU.
Yeah, I went to Dallas, and I remember there's some part of Dallas when you first get in there and you see the skyline, but it's like right before you see the skyline, there's some part of an overpass, and I remember that's where the homesickness hit me. Like, oh my God, they're gonna leave me here, and I'm gonna live here now. Oh my God, they're gonna leave me here, and I don't even know who I'm sharing my room with. And we got to the dorm, and the girl's purse was like she'd gotten there before me. We didn't have social media, so I didn't know who she
She
was.
picked which bed
Yeah.
before you got there.
Took everything.
Yeah, and you know how the dorm racket is so crazy now. Oh my God, it's so crazy stepped up. You've probably seen this stuff on your maybe if you have anybody in your family who's been in a dorm in the last 5 years, but my God, the way they transform these rooms like HGTV from the drab jail cell that it is. But that wasn't happening when I was going there. It was the jail cell, and then we had to transform
Well, that was like
it.
a rich college too, though. I mean,
What do you mean a rich college? It doesn't matter. It was a
well, it does.
disgusting jail cell.
My daughter's
For
college
a rich college, it was a jail cell.
was a disgusting jail
Yeah,
cell
but now
too.
they have the stuff that they can make it better.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to buy all this stuff, and girls or guys that know each other, and they're gonna like girls do like themes and their parents. I've seen those dorm transformations that go viral. I was like, is this real? I mean, for real? Who spent this much money to transform the dorm? The choices that we had was to get the cinder blocks to raise the bed. And, whatever your bedspread theme was, that's you. And she was potluck, so I didn't know her, but she'd already picked the bed to the left, so I got the bed to the right. And we just had like the little study contraption behind our bed, like our headboard, so it was all just one
Now,
big
did you
piece.
have, because I remember my daughter's dorm had changed a lot since I went to college. They had like 2 bedrooms and then they had a shared living space. So they called it a pod. So there was a room
those
on one
existed when
side,
I
a room
was-
on the other, and then they had kind of like the little mini living room.
They called
that
them
bridged
suites.
them.
At SMU, they were suites, and they were available to you if you were a sophomore, junior, or senior. Because my second year friend, I went to go visit her because I had come back to U of H and she was still there. And it was exactly what you're saying. They had a shared living room with like TV and couch and little kitchenette. But there were 2 bedrooms here. One there for 2 girls, one there for 2 girls.
I don't miss that stuff at all. It's funny as you get older, you're like, how did I do that?
Because that's
that's
just
all you
part
know,
of
and
life.
it's
It's
life,
part
yeah.
of growing up.
But it is fun. What was it about? I don't know. It was like about 10 or 12 years
I
ago.
can't share a bathroom with 4 other people anymore.
It's a
No
different,
way.
you're a kid, but like, what was it, 10 or 12 years ago, my old college roommate and I, we were going up to Gamble in Louisiana, and we drove through Nacogdoches, and we stopped by SFA, and we went into our old dorm room. Like, it was summertime, and they were like renovating or something. We walked in the lobby, and they said, hey, I'll let you take a look at 314. We walked
That's
up to our
cool.
old room. And it was so weird because I'm
Small?
like,
Did it seem like
oh
tiny?
yeah, it's so tiny. I'm like, dude, how did we not kill each other? This is smaller than my closet at
Most
home.
people do kill each other when it comes
me,
to
me and my potluck
roommates.
girl didn't last through
They
Thanksgiving.
say even your best friends, you get together, and it's like a mistake to do that.
I think it is. I think there's more respect shown to a total stranger than there is to somebody
But you
that you
know.
know really well. Because you take each other for granted, or you have rude little quirks that drive each other nuts.
Yeah.
So that's first we have to get through like regular school starting. Then you start with the parents who are driving their kids to school to set up the dorms and stuff.
I'm always
That doesn't
worried.
Start to like the 15th.
I'm always
or
worried
something.
for kids that first week of college because they kind of go crazy, drink too much.
They're
Oh,
alone.
yeah.
They're responsible for their own groceries. They're buying all this junk food.
Classes
They're
haven't
going to
really started
parties.
yet.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
Eric's got a good
I know a
point.
couple kids that like had to have an ambulance. I bet if you could, I bet there's a survey out there that shows how many kids like get
Alcohol poisoning.
alcohol poisoning and stuff that first week. They just get stupid. They don't realize.
Yeah. I was a goody-goody growing up all the way through high school, and then all of a sudden I'm turned loose by myself. I'm like, no rules, no regulations. Oh, yeah.
Quarter pitcher. What was it?
We played-
dollar pitcher night, or what was it?
Oh, at Crossroads, we had Drink and Drown night. It was literally called that on the marquee outside, Drink and Drown. It was like, I think, a $3 cover, and all alcohol was
The
free.
liability of
Oh,
the
free?
attorneys wouldn't let
Yeah.
that be on the sign anymore
Oh,
these
no.
days.
Oh, no.
There'd be a push and win and a
Promoting
Ramsey
drowning.
Yeah.
billboard on either side of that building.
Oh, it's been torn down since then, but yeah, it was a different era, that's for sure.
I was saying to my friends the other day, I said, I'm not worried about my kids like not finding their way. I'm not worried about them not realizing what they want to do for college. I'm worried about the kid they're going to meet that's going to provide them with the access to something that's either going to harm them severely or kill them because it's too much drinking, hazing, some pill somebody's going to slip you. God knows.
That's our
It's, like,
goal.
so
is you got to
terrifying.
try and teach them as much as we can before
Yeah.
they leave.
You hope
know.
that
Or
you've done a
They
good
meet,
job.
They meet crawl.
Okay.
Now, what is
crack.
crawl?
Listen,
Crack-
crack. It was a crack. The movie
Son-in-law.
Son-in-Law is
It's the
just
best movie ever.
It's a 90s
It's so
reference.
Oh,
bad.
the Pauly Shore movie.
So
Yeah.
bad it's good.
Well, listen here, crap. Listen here, crap.
Because the
His name was
dad could never get his
So the
name
kid, Pauly Shore's character name was nicknamed
Crawl.
Crawl.
right. And he went
Listen
to
here, crotch.
he went to the farm in Nebraska.
Was it Oklahoma? Oh, yeah, it was Nebraska.
I think it was Nebraska.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's a state I've never been
You gotta
to.
watch that again.
No desire to go.
It's crazy. Anyway, happy Wednesday, y'all. If
That
you
means
are trying
rapid
to
fire.
hold on to your, last days of summer. I don't know. Some people are taking off and trying to get to Galveston or just get away before they have to lock down. And yes, we have the rapid fire quiz today. We've got the Benson backflip announcement at 7:00. Coming up next, There's a working actress in Hollywood. She's been working for like 35 years. And, for years you always heard Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a billionaire from Seinfeld. Her family is a billionaire family. And she's like, no, they're not. I have always had to pay for my own way. We are not billionaires. But there is an actress who's a billionaire, and you don't even realize. We'll talk about her because she's probably the richest actress in Hollywood. Nobody realizes it. Here's your weather for today.
I'll see a lot of sunshine, high in the low 90s. Right now, 78 degrees and 612 on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Time for your daily scoop. Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Also, they are bringing us the Benson backflip at 7 o'clock this morning. We'll reveal the next 4 chances for you to be caller 104 to try and guess the Benson backflip, which is a reversed lyric of a Benson Boone song. If you are correct, you are a finalist for the KRBE Suite. September 18th, the show is sold out at the Toyota Center for Benson Boone, and we'll get you there. We'll get you there. And this weekend, I'm doing an event with Taqueria Arandas where you have even another chance to try and get into the suite. So we're giving you lots of opportunities to try and enjoy this show, and he's going to be here before we know it. All right, so there are a lot of movies that, old school rotation. Maybe you like to do, nostalgia 80s night or 90s night for movies.
Yeah, that's what we used to do, my daughter and I.
There's one actress who always seemed to have work. And I was trying to look this up when she had a CBS show because she was listed. Her name is Jamie Gertz.
Yeah, what was it?
Oh, yeah.
There was a show on CBS where Jamie Gertz and Leah Remini at the time were listed as the women who are the hot, skinny wife to the big fat slob guy.
Wasn't she in The World According to Jim or something?
No, that's an ABC show. That was Courtney Thorne-Smith playing his wife.
Oh, she was married to Jim Belushi?
Yes, that was according to Jim. Jamie Gertz,
Yeah, well,
I have to look up her CBS.
She had a chubby guy, too?
It
Yeah.
was a chubby guy that she was married to. It was like, oh, this is so ridiculous. You got the hot, skinny, actress has to be super thin, but the guy can be a big fat slob,
let's see.
and nobody cares.
It wasn't, oh, God, that's going to drive me
I'm looking it
nuts.
up, and I can't. I was going to do it during the...
What's her name?
Let's see. No, Still Standing. Wasn't it called Still Standing?
That's the current one.
Still Standing ran from 2002 to 2006. That's what it was. It was a CBS sitcom called Still Standing, and it ran from 2002 to 2006. And
She's
she was
also in-
listed with Leah Remini. I was like, why do the wives have to be so hot and shamed for weight gain when they're playing the wives of these giant guys that in real life they wouldn't have been married to? Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, Jamie Gertz in her real life has been an actress for 40 years. She started in this way early show that Sarah Jessica Parker first got her start on called Square Pegs about girls in high school. It was very like Valley Girl, California, I guess it was. And then she was in The Lost Boys. First time I ever saw her, she was in The Lost Boys.
Yeah, she was in a
Kiefer
lot of...
Sutherland and Jason Patrick.
She was so hot.
Yeah, a lot of 80s movies. I remember she did one with the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. It was called Crossroads, where she was the love interest.
She was in Less Than Zero
Twister, oh, yeah, I
with
remember-
Robert Downey Jr. She was in Twister. But I
Remember she was
remember
the,
her.
The bitchy ex-wife. Wasn't she?
No, she was the dating the main character.
Oh, she was the good one, yeah.
Whoever the main guy was.
Bill Pullman.
Yeah, Bill Pullman. Remember he came in and they're trying to get her to sign the divorce papers, Helen
That's
Hunt.
right.
And she's like a therapist and she's talking to her patient while the truck is like getting chased by a tornado.
She had been on Ally McBeal. She had been on, what's the one?
She was in The
she's
Neighbors.
the one in Seinfeld. If you're watching repeats of Seinfeld, where Elaine is in the bathroom and she's out of toilet paper.
Can you spare a
and
square?
She goes, I can't spare a square. I can't spare one square. She goes, I'll never forget that voice. I can't spare a square.
And then she was also like a phone sex operator that Kramer was calling all the time.
Oh yeah, and he was like, I know that's you.
And now
I know
she's
that's
rich?
you. She married a man named Tony Ressler back in 1989. They've got 3 boys together. Tony Ressler is a private equity investor, which means you have a lot of money. The investment group that he was part of purchased the Milwaukee Brewers, and they also are part owners of the Atlanta Hawks. And together with her husband, they're worth like $7 billion. And she says,
I just choked on my water.
$7 billion.
$7 billion?
And she says, yes, we have money together, but don't be mistaken. I didn't marry into Tony Ressler's money. When we got married, I was the one that had the money. I was the one that bought the first house. I was the one that paid for our life as he built his life into private equity. And now he made the right, decisions.
It was a team.
So yeah, she's a billionaire. She is a billionaire.
I forgot that show Still Standing when I saw it. I'm like, oh yeah, the dad is the guy from the Full Monty. he was like, had to get naked. He didn't want to get naked because he was too chubby.
That's right.
So he must have used an American accent, I guess.
It's another one of those we got bamboozled. Wait, that guy's British?
Yeah.
I thought he was American. Anyway, so yeah, they bought the rights for the Atlanta Hawks for $720 million in 2015. They still are minority owners in the Milwaukee Brewers. She's turning 60 in October, and he's turning 65, and they're worth.
She does not
I'm
look
sorry, I had a wrong number. I thought it was $7 billion. No, the current net worth is $13.8 billion.
Oh my gosh.
$13.8 billion.
And she still likes working.
Yeah, she still likes to do little projects here and there.
Because you can. And no
She
one
doesn't have to.
Who cares if anyone yells at you?
Yeah, she's like, okay, I'm out. I don't need this job.
You just walk by to them. You go up to the person yelling at you with a $100 bill in your hand and put it on their lips like, shh.
Shh, you shut your face.
Shut your fat
Do you
face.
think that you would...
Stick that $100 bill in their mouth?
You shut your face.
So, Rula and
It'd be funny
Eric,
just to say that to someone.
do you both think that, say you were like billionaires, that you would still have the motivation to, to work every day?
I'm not wake up at 4, but I definitely want to work every day. I love what we do. I think it's fun.
My in-laws have a friend
Keeps your brain healthy.
from Iran, and he came here. He was like one of the top, like he was in charge of the money. His face was on the money in Iran.
Oh my God.
crazy.
You know when you've got the currency in your hand and you look down and you
But
see
he's
yourself.
like 96. He's still working.
Uh-huh.
Like he's got 2 jets and that, so he can fly to do his deals and stuff. But he can.
At
Like, he
96.
took them on a cruise. He took them out of the whole, like all his friends on a cruise, and he was tipping everyone $100 bills.
That's the best.
Like
That's
everyone
the
come up to get their
best.
bags. Everyone's fighting for them, and the people. I'm like, they're like, that was just crazy. What a different world that was.
Well,
Wow.
think about it. Warren Buffett, 94 years old, still works, still
I
enjoys
just
working.
figure. I feel like he still tips like it's 1960.
I know. I feel like he
I feel
probably
like he
wouldn't
gives
be
you a
very good
quarter.
tipper.
You think
Like-
Warren Buffett does? No,
I don't
he's
know.
Yeah,
very
'cause I feel like
generous
he's
from
real-
what I've understand.
No, I feel like he's real like chintzy with his
I don't even
cash.
know him, but I'm
he's
just
like a
like-
penny pincher.
There's a great documentary on HBO Max. It's called Becoming Warren Buffett. And you see, he's not led a conventional life. But, I mean, like his wife actually left him and chose her replacement for him.
Does he sing like Margaritaville in the documentary?
That's Jimmy Buffett, not Warren Buffett.
Go to the wrong one. That'd be fun.
He's
Man,
passed away,
Jimmy
unfortunately.
Buffett, this
Because-
thing's boring.
Listen, because I was raised by Oprah, I didn't know who Warren Buffett was until there was an episode of Oprah where his granddaughter was on with Oprah, and she was talking about how I don't even know her name. She goes, "This blah blah blah." Let's say her name is Linda, and she goes, "Her grandfather is Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on the planet, and he has announced recently that none of his grandchildren will see any of his money. He will just pay for their college." Because she was saying, "Well, I don't have any college debt. I mean, he did pay for us to go to 4-year universities, and after that, whatever we chose to do was on our own. That he didn't
Well, I
give us any
think
money
that's
after
cool.
that."
That's pretty cool because he wants them to have that strife in life. If you're handed everything, and who's going to say no to a free college education?
I'm going to ask you guys the dumbest question in the world because I don't know how you're going to answer it. But if you had a choice right now, someone came up to you and said, "I'm going to give you $2 billion or $20 million, which would you take?" But think about it. $20 million, you'll be fine the rest of your life. You'll enjoy life.
Well, they're
But you get
both
$2
good
billion.
choices.
They're great choices, but if you had to choose one, I know
Well-
the no-brainers to say $2 billion, but that could really screw up your family.
Because
would-
with $2 billion, you can do so much more with it.
I would
You could build
donate a
buildings
lot of it.
You
for.
say that, but then then I know so many rich people that their kids are druggies and they're just,
No, yeah.
you'll be fine. That's
I
what
could
I'm
take the
saying.
$2 billion. I just won't tell anybody I took it. Just my husband. and
No,
I.
I'd
know.
take the $2 billion and I'd focus on
But what if
solving something.
you get the $20 million, no one knows, but $2 billion, everyone knows that you took it.
Oh, $20 million all day long. Then, if I have to be a
It's like a
public,
lottery, the
public $2 billionaire, everyone's going to know. You'll go crazy. People will send you their bills. They won't stop knocking on your door. They're going to chase you down everywhere you go. They're going to expect you to pay for everything there is under the sun. No,
I'm still taking the
Privacy
$2
is key.
billion,
Privacy.
and then I hire somebody to weed through all that mail for me, and I don't have to pay attention to it.
Then
and
somebody tries to kill you because you have a $2 billion.
your whole life. You'd be like Bezos.
okay.
How about you, Kev?
I've done enough grocery shopping and all that. I'm ready to go ahead and just be isolated.
Lose touch with the reality.
That's
Kev,
okay.
Would you take the $20 million where nobody would know, or $2 billion, but the whole world knows that you got $2 billion?
I would do the $2 billion because, like Ryan said, you could help like all the displaced doggies and humans, and get everyone homes. You get a home, and you get a home.
You get a home. You get a
Yeah.
home.
Okay,
you
I'll
get a
step
home.
it up then.
I would
You
wanna
do $2
help.
billion, but you can only donate out of the $2 billion, $100 million for charity. out of the $2 billion.
Oh.
And the rest
And
of
the rest I have to enjoy.
Yep.
You're not giving us bad choices,
I'm still
Eric.
taking the $2 billion.
I mean, I want the $2 billion, but I just don't want. I don't want my kids to be screwed up. Because
I don't have any
You're not
kids.
going to be screwed up. You guys are, because we've been through
Yeah.
strife in life.
Yeah, always.
You're not having money.
People that the
Grew up with
grandkids.
no money.
You want grandkids that are born that way in River Oaks with those big mansions.
Well,
They're
actually,
just out of their mind.
This is
Yeah.
perfect timing, Eric, because I have been saying this off the air for a couple days now. We need to ask our audience who listening to the Rule and Ryan show with Eric right now grew up wealthy, or you grew up wealthy, but once you grew up, then you realize it's not my money, it's my parents' money, and then you have to do the grind. I'm just curious to know who right now listening to our show, if anyone, at 833-390-KRBE grew up wealthy. There was a man, we asked this question one time, who's the richest person listening to us right now? And a guy named Paul called our show and said he grew up in River Oaks, he had 11 bathrooms.
But it
And I
wasn't
was like,
his
what
money.
it wasn't his money. I mean, it was his parents had the money or his grandparents, and then he had to. So I'm just curious to know who grew up wealthy, and listen, what's wealthy to you? We're talking about
That's
you,
relative.
You
Yep.
went on vacation every time there was a school break. Your family was somewhere. You have gone to a vacation for spring break, for summertime, for Christmas time. You had an amazing Christmas. Your parents could buy you whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted.
That's the worst. They do that your whole life, and then once you're like graduate high school, college, they
You're
cut
on
it
your
off.
own.
Yeah, then they're like, okay,
You're like,
good
wait a
luck,
minute.
20, 30-year-old. You're in the adult world now.
And it's like when, say
your
it's
apartment?
your daughter, what kind of guy is she going to be with? Like, he can't measure up to that
Yeah, a good point.
unless she's marrying within that social circle.
Yeah, you gotta
Yep.
find somebody in that echelon, or else they're gonna be like.
That's what they say about the SMU girls, right?
We were gonna. They could say that about any
The SMU
any
girls.
any rich school, but I don't know. I mean,
Plano
SMU
High
has
School?
always been the
Dallas?
target, and I'll tell you, having been an SMU girl, even though it was just for 1 year, it was the most important year. The freshman year is when you really get baptized by fire. There's only one girl that I met that said, "I'm kind of disappointed. I thought there'd be more snobs here." What? She actually said that. I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be more snobs here.
Well, you threw that out there. We'll see if anyone calls. If not,
Yeah.
we also have a listener line yesterday
Cool.
about tipping when it comes to tipping people that work at your house.
Yeah, it's a really good question.
All right. So 833-390-KRBE. If you grew up wealthy, we want to hear from you. And like now you're on your own and you have to just live like everybody else. You're like, oh, well.
104.1. Back to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right. I asked the question, who listening right now to our show, 6 o'clockers, grew up wealthy? You know, you always had vacations. There was no limit to when you think back to your childhood. And now you know, once you become an adult, you're like, holy crap.
Well, Rolla, you're
I grew up
sitting
rich.
across the board from one.
Yeah, they're right there.
Kevin.
Daddy!
Before we get into daddy and special case stories,
Wasn't wealthy.
let's go to Matt.
Oh, come on, you vacation with the Bidens and
We're just fortunate.
with,
And
with-
I didn't get any
with
of
lots
it.
of money.
I didn't get, like, they were like, all right, go figure it out on your own. You'll get it when we die.
Oh, you will. So you got that going
And
for
he's
you.
like, man, they're really healthy.
Yeah, I know. He's like, is that what you
No,
guys drinking fried
we'll,
food?
we'll dive down your lane after we talk to Matt, because Matt has been standing by, and I don't want him to go without talking to us. Hi, Matt. Good morning. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning. How are y'all? I love y'all guys. I listen to y'all every morning.
Well, thank you,
sir.
Matt.
Awesome.
Wait, let me give the number out real quick, just in case some people are just joining us. 833-390-KRBE. We're asking you to call us if you grew up wealthy. And now you know you grew up wealthy because now you're an adult and they didn't share that with you. It's their money, not yours.
Yep.
What's your story, Matt?
So we used to go on vacations like crazy all the time. And then we actually had the second biggest house in the 2 surrounding towns that I lived in.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I had a lot of so-called friends.
Mm-hmm.
They would want to come over and everything, but they would always want to eat at our house because we had somebody that would come over and cook, and then they thought that was the coolest thing.
Because you had like a chef,
And
like a,
then
cook, like a
we,
chef or a cook cooks your meals. Okay, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What's that like? I need to talk to your mom. That's like the most amazing mental load.
Did you realize
lift
it when
off.
you were young that you were well off compared to everybody else? I mean, if you got the biggest house.
Not until I was in my teens, because then, like, because you grow up that way, you don't realize, okay, this is not a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was normal for me, but everybody else wanted to come. I mean, we always had kids over at the house. Everybody thought we were cool because we had a a slip and slide. We had, blow up like the moonwalk, stuff like that. And our birthdays were massive. And
did you tell
just
Ahmad that your
constantly going.
parents paid for a teacher to homeschool you so y'all could vacation even more?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like, what did your parents
Yeah.
do for a living, Matt? What was their job?
So my dad actually got a big lawsuit, and then when we were up north, and then we came down here, and he owned a business and sold it, and then he got another business and sold it again. But yeah, it went from being like that to, when I thought, oh yeah, everything's all good, I'm going to have money, I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I get the wrench. Oh no, you have to work for your money. I had to work for this. You got to work for yours. And
That's great.
So, what age
so
were
now
you
I'm.
when they told you that? You're like, oh.
So I was 17, about to be 18.
Okay.
And what they say?
And
Hey,
so-
Matt, get a job. We're not going to pay for a vacation anymore. Or what they say?
Well, it come to the time about buying a vehicle, and I had to. They were nice. They paid for half of it, but they were like, "That's the line. Like until we die, that's it."
And are you happy they did that? Looking back?
Oh yes, most definitely, because I appreciate a lot of things in life, and then I'm teaching my daughter. I'm a single dad now, and my daughter, I used to do the same thing with her, and so now she's like, she has her own job now, and she works, not really work. I take her and she exchanges work for writing lessons and stuff, but
Okay.
I'm trying to teach her how to. You have to work for it. You can't just be given, because I'm not poor by no means, but I'm not nowhere near like my parents are. I'd like to get there, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things. We live comfortable. We go and do stuff as well, and she has nothing to worry about. But yeah, she's Dad, I don't want to do this. I was like, well, sorry, you're not getting nothing. You're not getting this and this if you don't work for it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
I like that,
cool.
man.
That's cool, Matt. Well, thanks for sharing your story, man. Second
Thanks for
biggest
listening,
house
too.
in 2 towns. That's awesome that you recognize
Sounds
that
like you
now.
had good parents, though, that did that.
Still their money.
It's good that you instilled that.
And Kevin is also waiting like Matt because his parents aren't going to pass that money
Yeah.
down until their time on earth is over.
And you know what? I tell them, just spend it. That we just spent a
Go have
crap
fun.
load on that river trip. I'm like, Dad. He was all worried about how much it costs. I was like, we don't need it. We're fine.
And you
we
go enjoy
got a
it.
few properties.
You can't take it with you.
But your family. It's your mother who's really the wealth, correct?
My mom was. My mom did well for herself. She was a
Architect.
Yeah, my mom is a Harvard graduate, and she is from a family of 5 kids. And her dad worked at where they do Saturday Night Live. What's that?
Oh,
Rockefeller Center.
Yes, he worked there for RCA. So there was a very high bar set for my mom's family, and she followed it really well. She eventually made her own architecture business and specialized in sports stadiums. And by the time I was 14 years old, she had already designed her first minor league stadium, and she kept doing that for the rest of
Her career.
That's perfect timing, too.
If somebody is new to the show, Special
She-
K's mom designed.
Yes, she designed Constellation Field, where it used to be the Skeeters. Now it's the Cowboys.
the
Space Cowboys.
Do they have a
Yeah.
different name now? Is the field called something different?
Oh, yeah. Is it still Constellation Field? It should be Constellation because Space Cowboys.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that name change.
But
So,
nowadays,
I don't think so.
Nowadays they buy
Sponsorships.
sponsorships and
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I still hear
So yeah, when she started running her own business, then we got to go to Disney World and cruises pretty much every single year. Her parents had a beach house. My dad's parents had a beach house across from each other on 2 different states. So that was pretty cool. I was very lucky to have all that in my life. But my parents were like, all right, after you get done with college, then you got to figure out on your own.
what you're doing. That's
Yes.
good. So,
I just think, for me, definition of rich is just you can go buy a meal and not worry about it.
Buy whatever you
know
want,
what I mean?
not
Like,
have to worry about, not
I go to
stress
Target
over
and
how
buy a
you're
pair of
paying
jeans.
your bills.
If I can buy a pair of jeans and I'm not looking at my checking account, am I going to overdraft?
well, I feel like you're rich if you're doing well. You should be comfortable if something happens and a wrench gets thrown your way, you need an extra $1,000 for your car or your house repair or something, and it doesn't stress you.
That's
That is
To
the
have
meaning
that
of,
kind
like,
of
comfort.
freedom.
because what do they say? Most people are like one paycheck away from.
Yeah, from being
Most
homeless.
of Americans do live paycheck to paycheck.
I mean, everybody learned that when the world shut down with COVID, and like restaurants and spas, like hair salons, like all those services where you rely on the everyday customer. There was no customer. Everyone's on the verge of like losing their
And people are
apartments.
still suffering the ramifications of the pandemic.
And Matt, if you're listening, a lot of ladies.
Of course.
Are,
Like, is that Matt still single?
He said he's a single dad. That made him even hotter.
Oh, man.
Look at this one. Hey, KRBE, and hello, Matt. What a great voice. Red heart eyes emoji.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All righty, it's brought to you by Tachys Fiber.
And Ryan,
Hey!
we won again.
Yay! By a lot.
Yeah,
Was it 7-2, 8-2?
Yeah, what's the name? AJ Blue Balls. That's his name. I'm not making a joke. That's his name, Blue Balls.
Are you
Blue
joking
ball.
with that laugh, or are you
No
being
way.
exaggerating?
That's his
That's
name.
not his name.
He got his first win. He was awesome
I don't
yesterday.
think that's how you pronounce it.
No, that's not how you said.
think
But
it's-
he did a story on Instagram
Yeah,
a couple
AJ Blue
days
Ball.
ago. Eric did about what's this guy's last name?
Maybe it's no S on the end.
Is he a pitcher?
Yeah, he's a pitcher. Yeah, he did great. Like 5 innings.
It's BLUBAUGH.
That's what.
There's no S
AJ Blue Bow.
on the end.
Blue Ball.
Blue bow.
Blue Bow.
It's not anymore because he pitched an awesome game. He really did great.
Well, actually, that was not for them. I mean, I think that's
by the way,
fantastic, but I was going to say...
I just want to say the caller. We promoted the tipping thing because
Oh,
listener
yeah.
only
Oh, right.
listens from 6:20 to 6:50. So we'll. If you're listening, we're going to probably do it at 8:20.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the podcast.
Sorry.
If we can help
you
you.
can listen to it at
Because
home
we
on
were
the
too busy talking about
podcast.
rich stuff.
Yeah. Sorry.
We were
Okay.
enamored with all the rich stuff.
So the that was for Little League from
Yep.
Richmond. They're headed to Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
They did it.
Yes. So
There it is.
Lamar is going to the Little League World Series where they will begin play August 13th. It's actually the third time in 4 years a Houston area team has made it to Williamsport. The third time that Lamar has reached the pinnacle of baseball excellence.
And even the best part, they don't have to go to school that week.
Oh, because they're
nice.
If school starts, right, for a lot of kids. I don't know if it's that week
Yeah.
or not, but
It's crazy.
they get to miss school and they get to play for the World Series champion.
4th of July holiday. I was in Pennsylvania. I was in Williamsport, and I was watching the fireworks right from that area,
Yeah, it's
right
gonna
where
be
the field is. It's amazing.
A hotbed of Little League baseball.
It is. A social media story that, Rolly, you talked about it briefly yesterday that went viral over the weekend about Jose Altuve being denied entrance at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, we weren't sure if that was real or not.
Had to be
So
fake, right?
the claim actually stems from a Facebook post from Orange Crush Astros, which is a Facebook page that posts fake Astro stories. Like, I don't even know why this page needs to exist, but the reference to the fake situation was posted back on July 31st. And it said the following: breaking, Louis Vuitton employees taunted a casually dressed man and stopped him at the door. 48 hours later, they were stunned to find out it was Jose Altuve. He was just going to buy his wife what she wanted. But now, because of the employee's attitude, the whole Major League Baseball community is responding. Never judge a man by his clothes. It was all crap.
Made
It was
up.
all fake.
course it was.
That never
Whole stories.
happened.
Fake
Fake news.
Come on,
They'll take their
people.
money.
And you were just talking about, how everybody was suffering from the pandemic. Well, it is now impacted. I love this restaurant too. Pico's is going to close for good.
Did they say it's because of the pandemic?
They never really recovered. So this gentleman, Arnaldo Richards, opened up the first Pico's in 1983. He's 67 years old now. He plans to announce the restaurant's final date of service in the next few weeks. But, they're going out of business.
And I forgot, by the way, that baseball player that I said was really good, Blue Ball.
Blue Bow.
I think it's Blue Ball.
It's BAUGH. We're going to call him Blue Bow.
You know what his number
Blue
is?
Bow.
Just to remind
I
me.
know his
No
number.
way.
Yeah.
No
I
way.
just I chose to not tell you because this one
Let me
over
hear
here can't not.
I know,
he
right? I
can't control
love it.
himself without making some,
His number
reference.
is 69. I do
So
right with laugh.
Why is that so funny?
That was a restrained giggle.
I know I saw that last night. The jury. I go, oh no way! This guy
Blue Ball's got 69.
He's gonna be the number one.
Eric, why do you add to that?
I love it. I love to see Ryan happy.
All you need now
He's
is
had a bad 6 months.
to play a fart sound effect,
And then
and
it's
my
a
day is
trifecta.
complete.
69.
Moving along, we've got the Benson backflip coming up. We'll tell you the 4 chances today you can score KRVE sweet tickets. And Sister K, is it a telemarketer turnaround or a prank call?
Telemarketer turnarounds,
Oh, yeah.
simmer down hot sauce.
Oh, that's the
Simmer down, hot
phrase.
sauce.
Simmer
Yeah.
down, hot sauce. Oh, I like that one. I say that in my everyday life. Simmer down there, hot sauce. It's not that deep. All right, we'll talk to you. We'll hear that next on KRVE.